You missed these details in the Toy Story franchise. Number 1. When Sid is interrogating the toys.
I can see you're with a straw. Well, we have ways of making it talk.
Tactics he is using are from the book he was reading, which was called Improvised Interrogation Book, which can be spotted under Woody. Bonus fact, when Woody is talking to the other toys, the shelf behind him is filled with books. But did you know that all these books have some hidden backstory? So let's go order by order. On the shelf there is a book named Red Dreams. Now, Red Dreams was a Pixar short animated movie released in 1988, about a unicycle and how it lost its master and went up for sale. Then there is also a book named Tin Toy, which is a film about Tinny, a tin one-man band toy, attempting to escape from Billy, an infant. Then there is a third and final book named The Adventures of Andre, a boy named Andre awakening in a forest, and being confronted by a pesky bumblebee named Wally B. Andre tricks the bee into turning his back so that he can run away and commit other shenanigans. Whilst Scooter Run is a reference to the fact that the artists used to race scooters through the spacious halls of Pixar. Number 2. While Woody is talking to all the other toys, you see a book on the shelf titled Knick Knack, the same title as the first short film directed by John Lasseter, and produced by Pixar in 1989. Number 3. When we see all the kids celebrating on Andy's birthday, you'll notice one very clever detail, that all of Andy's friends are Andy's model in different races. This was to save time, as due to the lack of fast processors, making newer models were made difficult, so they decided to use the same model to save time and budget. Toy Story 2, Number 1. When we see Al standing in front of his wall, you can spot a neat Easter egg hanging on his wall. That Easter egg is of a Bug's Life picture hanging on Al's wall. Number 2. When searching for Woody's hat, the army men pull out a small version of the car the toys drove in Al's toy barn later in the film, which is most likely a reused asset to save on time, labor, and money. And with this movie's production, it only seems fair. Bonus facts, on the topic of Bug's Life, there are also a few other references to it throughout Toy Story 2. Andy has a Bug's Life calendar in his room. You can see Heimlich crawling on a branch when Buzz is karate chopping through the bushes to get to Al's. And there are also a Bug's Life themed toys in Al's toy barn. And apart from all that, you can also spot Mrs. Potato Head reading a Bug's Life storybook. Number 3. When asking for clues to find Woody, Ham is standing on the game Clue, which is also the original Clue, from 1956. Wooden pieces and the weapons are all slightly exaggerated, by comparison to the 70s/80s weapons, for censorship purposes of course. Also the gun is a semi-auto, though the card says revolver, and clearly shows a picture of a revolver. Bonus fact, Andy has a board for W cutting above his door. This refers to the address of Pixar Studios, 1001 West Cutting Boulevard, Richmond, California. Toy Story 3, Number 1. While in Andy's room, you can spot something on his board. Can you guess what it is? Look closer and you'll realize that the thing that is pinned on his board is a postcard from Carl and Ellie from the film none other than Up. Number 2. The train in the opening sequence is labeled as 95, which could be a reference to mainly two things, one being the year the first film came out, being 1995, or a direct reference to Lightning McQueen's iconic number 95. On the topic of McQueen, McQueen can also be spotted standing beside Woody when they are talking to each other. Number 3. The closing shot of Toy Story 3 is a nod to the opening shot of Andy's wallpaper in Toy Story 1.
Can't touch me, Sheriff! I brought my attack dog with a built-in force field! Well, I brought my dinosaur who eats force field dogs!
You can't touch me, Sheriff. I brought my attack dog with a built-in force field.
Well, I brought my dinosaur who eats force field dogs.
Last bonus fact and somewhat of a trivia, when Ham is skimming through all of the TV channels, you can see he skips through all of Pixar's previous short films produced before their first movie product, Toy Story. But if you can guess all three mini movies names as I have already told you beforehand, your comment will become the all-time pinned comment on this video. So get ready and start typing. Toy Story 4, a very sad moment is shared with us, being that when we look at Buzz, we can see Buzz's stickers are starting to wear, signifying that our Buzz is getting old. Last detail, when the two squishy toys are talking, you can see Wally-themed cups at the antique store. Also, be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We are closing in on 4,500 subscribers and we would really appreciate it.